The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this glorious Wednesday afternoon. It is the 25th of February, 2026. And you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show. Brought to you by Reburger.
It's Reburger. Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries, and gourmet eats that will change the game.
Beautiful. Speaking of which, g'day, Mogie, you stallion. How's life?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Finally got a bit of summer around here, don't we?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
A little bit of sunshine, no cloud, no rain, day after day after day of it. Finally.
Yes.
All right. We're a couple of days away from the start of autumn as well, Keyzie, all right? So you try and enjoy yourself, all right, brother? I don't want you dragging your lip around because summer's over. Still got autumn to look forward to.
Yeah,
as well,
chin up,
all right?
Keyzie, chin up, mate.
You can do it, man.
Come on, Keyzie.
Okay, fellas.
Hey, Keyzie.
Oh, hi.
I said in the podcast outro that you've got a sort of Fonzie look going on today.
And then you said, oh, do you remember when that was on TV?
Hey, Fonzie, but I want to change it. You look like you own your own Italian restaurant.
Yeah, and
Thank
it's not
you.
going very well.
It's struggling.
Why, what's wrong with it?
No, it's good.
Just people not coming through the doors.
foot
It's just
traffic.
it's very white. I'm worried about sort of sauce splatter. And now I've just heard, before we went to air, that you've just had 20 dumplings.
20?
Yeah.
Kidding, I had 10.
Big dog.
So, I'm amazed that it's not covered in sort of
Do you want to know the truth?
spicy dumpling
Do you want to know
sauce.
the truth?
Yes.
I took my shirt off and ate the dumplings.
Nice. You're a backbone. You
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
singlet. There's a singlet under there, eh? Yeah.
It's hot, man. It looks good.
Thanks,
Looking really
guys.
good.
Well, you're looking good too, Jase. You got your seagull shirt on.
Yeah, thanks, man. We've got this very strange situation. Well, it's not that strange. We didn't bring our ironing board with us to our new apartment.
Why not?
So everything is raggedy. Well, it's just one of those things. And it was a pretty ratchet ironing board as it was. And it was like, oh, do we need
Leave
this?
it for the tenants.
Yeah, we'll just leave it behind, shall we? We can't be arsed. And so all my shirts are a little bit sort of lined and crinkled at the moment, which I'm not happy about.
Do you have a dryer?
Yes, we've got a dryer.
Bang them in there. I don't know. Isn't that a thing you can do?
Yeah, well, I shove them in the dryer, but they tumble around and get all sort of creased up, Keyzie.
Oh, right, okay.
Crease up Keyzie.
Hey, Mogie, what's coming up on the show, mate?
What's happening on The Big Show with old Mogie?
Well, not only have we got 1.5 Mogeys and Keyzie falling flat on his face over the weekend, that's going to be a good piece of chat there. But Jase, you had a dream about one of the members of The Big Show. We've also got Dann, the New Zealand Herald business editor at large, coming in to have a discussion about your business idea, Jase.
Yes, great.
Hell of a business idea it
Yes.
is. If you haven't heard, it's cheese toasties and stick mags. But coming up next, we'll be asking everybody, it's a big poll, I guess, how often do you wash your clothes?
Right, okay.
I'm a bit stuck by this one. Keyzie and I got into a bit of a chat about it last night. So I'd like to get to the bottom of it.
It was a pretty heated and robust discussion.
It was.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't shy away from a robust discussion, fellas. Hey, here's the Smashing Pumpkins.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, the temper trap there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:13.
Fellas, we're going to do a little bit of a chat here about clothes washing. I don't know if this is a big poll. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, we'll get to it later on. We'll decide about that. Okay,
sure.
Jase. But Keyzie and I got to chatting yesterday about how often you wash your clothes. And I was looking at my two-sheet and I was thinking, you know what? I might just hang this up at the end of the day. Keyzie said, you're mad, mate. I said, I don't think it's that dirty. I said, how do you judge whether something's going to go in the wash or not? What did you say, Keyzie?
I said I sniff it.
He
Yeah,
sniffs it.
stench.
He does it by smell. I do it by filth. If it's clearly dirty and it's got marks on it, it goes in the wash.
Yes, see, if mine's filthy, but I sniff it and it smells all good, straight back in the old drawer there.
Right,
So
okay.
your T-shirts, they go in a drawer and you don't hang them up.
Yeah, I wish I could hang them up. We don't have enough space. We've got too many shirts and things.
yeah.
Tell me about it. I lick mine.
Lick your what?
T-shirt under the armpit.
And that's how you know.
And if it's salty, she goes in the wash.
Right.
Why can't you smell it? Like, what's the point in having that nose of yours?
I
if
smell
you're not
it
gonna use
afterwards.
The problem
but-
is he'd lose half of the T-shirt up his back of his sinuses there.
Yeah,
It's a
true.
bastard to get out, Keith.
Yeah, it's a bugger of a thing. Well, this is something, because you got, I mean, it depends what item of clothing we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Because you guys changed me re-jeans, you remember?
Yes.
I wash my jeans every 2 days, and you're like, no,
Too much, man.
you don't do that, Hoodie J. You wear them for at least a week. And I was like, do you? Really?
But you're wearing yours on consecutive days, which makes you feel like you need to wash them. But now I'm running more pants and less jeans. More pants.
Yes.
I might wear them 4 times over the course of 2 weeks, but not wash them. Whereas if I was wearing my jeans, I'd be wearing them a few days in a row and then I'd wash them.
Right, okay.
But I've also noticed with my kids' washing, if she wears it, then it goes in the wash regardless. And I actually find that I do that a lot. If I wear it, it just goes in the wash straight away, regardless of whether it's dirty or not.
The bane of my life. And I've talked about this before. We're doing 2 or 3 washes a day.
That's
and
terrible.
And there's 3 of us. And
Still?
my wife and I are like, what is going on? But like whenever I wear a shirt or anything, it's in the wash after a day.
Even that shirt there, button-up shirt.
Yeah, even this shirt here. Like my undies, obviously, I lick those, smell those.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I'm talking a day and that's it.
Right.
In the wash.
Undies, once you step out of your undies, they don't go back on again,
No.
is my vibe.
Oh, undies.
Yeah. Really, you put
Varies a
undies
little
back
bit.
on.
Well, if I might wear them the next day to go to the gym.
So you've taken off your undies from the day.
From the day.
After
gone to sleep.
cycling back home.
And then the next day in the morning, I wake up, and rather than wearing fresh underpants to the gym, which are then going to be sweaty and soiled and I have to get rid of, I'll take my old undies, wear them for an hour at the gym, and then change into new ones for the day.
Nah, it's yucky.
Is it yucky?
No.
well,
like
no,
it.
what I do is when I go to bed, I take my jeans off, I keep my undies on, and I wake up the next morning in my undies, and then I wear them until I have a shower that day.
So you're wearing the same pair of undies for 24 hours straight?
Not necessarily.
Sorry, 23 hours and 50 minutes.
Not necessarily. I might put the fresh undies on at 2 in the afternoon, Keyzie.
Okay, that's so weird.
But how many changes of clothes are you doing in the day? Because you sort of get around your house in one get up, and then before you come in here, you wear something else.
Well, this is the other interesting thing. My trackies, I very rarely wash. I just wear the trackies in the morning with my filthy undies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my house setup is I have a house shirt and house pants. I don't know what's funny about that.
Yes, okay.
It's not like a special set of clothing with a picture of my house on it or anything. It's just some old T-shirts and some old shorts.
Yes.
I will wear those for 2 days.
Yeah.
Unless they reek or get stained on. And then whatever I wear to work, I usually put on, come to work, when I get home, take it off again.
Yeah.
Back in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
Well, I'm interested to know how people do it out there, because I know there's a lot of people that just wander around wearing the... You can see people around here wearing the same thing every single day.
yeah, like Pugs does that.
Yeah, Pugs. Joking bastard. Yeah. Joking bastard.
Ask 3483, let us know. And in the meantime, Jase, what are we going to here, man?
I reckon I'm feeling like a bit of rage.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Muse.
Hey, fellas, I just want to do a quick shout-out for my mate Giles Coburn. He works in the film industry as a gaffer, and he was out and about in Queenstown. He came off his e-bike.
Oh, no.
He was trying to video himself on his beautiful little ride on his e-bike going in between the vineyards there, and he came off. He broke his collarbone.
Ooh.
And there's lots of little bits of bone floating around in there. He's going to have an operation.
Because you can't do anything about that, can you? Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Thoughts and prayers with you, Giles, man. You've had a shocker.
Yeah.
All right?
Eyes on the road, Giles.
Yeah, man. And he was, because he had his phone out.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Sorry, is this a shout-out?
So,
or is this just
can I just say, the other week, and I didn't mention this because I don't like to bang on about stuff that I do, I saved a man's life outside Sky City the other day.
Giles?
Not Joel's. We were standing at the lights.
Giles, yeah.
And the buzzer went.
Yeah.
But for the other side of the street, and there was an old fella there looking at his phone, and he started to walk across the street, and a car was taking off at pace.
Right.
And I grabbed him by
Oh,
the shirt
God.
and literally pulled him back. And he was like, Jesus.
Geez, memory's a funny thing, eh? Because I think it was Jase that walked out into traffic and somebody else grabbed his shirt, probably you, Keyzie, and saved his life.
It was me, and it was his lemon shirt, and I grabbed it and pulled it back, and all the buttons ripped off, and he just kept going, and it was just shirtless.
With my buzzies flapping,
hanging out.
my
And he
buzzies flapping everywhere.
And he walked all the way home.
It worked all the way home.
With my buzzies flapping everywhere.
100%.
Hey, fellas, I just want to try and get back, if we can, just get back to this chat about how often you wash your clothes. I've had a whole bunch of texts come in. I think I wash my clothes every single day, except for my gym undies. So I wear my undies all day long, and then I take them off, and then I hop into bed with my dirty little downstairs, and I get in my sheets there. And then the next day I wake up and I put my dirty undies on, and then I go to the gym. How do you feel about that, Keyzie?
Well, it's obviously disgusting, obviously.
Well, somebody's texted in 3483, 100% agree, Ari, wearing yesterday's undies for the gym the next day. That's from Ben. He says it's backbone shit.
Does he?
Yep.
Oh, wow. He's disgusting as well. I mean, and obviously it goes without saying that a lot of people have far dirtier jobs than we do.
Sure. Do you think, Keyzie, when Mogie goes to the gym, everyone goes, oh, here's old stinky ass Mogie.
Stink ass.
Mogie.
Probably. How many pairs of undies do you have?
30.
Wow.
A lot. I've got a lot of pairs of undies. Although I'm finding now I've reached a critical point with them because I'm getting a lot of holes in the ass.
Yes.
A lot of holes in the ass. And I keep forgetting to take photos of them and send them to the group chat.
No, that's all good, man. You're all good.
I work with dogs, so everything gets washed after being worn once. Doesn't matter what it is. Everything gets worn once, then washed, including bras.
Here's a curious thing. When I was in the Australian outback breaking up the poos with a stick.
Oh, yeah, what's that called again?
It was a log breaker and a turn steering plant.
Log breaker. I never wash my clothes.
Right. Well,
What
that
do you
makes sense because I've had another text on 3483 from a farmer who says, I can't stay clean ever, like you, Jase, when you're stirring turds and, you know. No point in clean clothes at all. Work jeans only going to get dirty again the next day, so run them out until they have too many holes in the crotch. Too easy. Hate washing. Waste of time. Water, etc. Stay dirty. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's what you sound like, Jase.
Yeah, backbone.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
In excess there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:51. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah,
man. Woo! I didn't watch anything last night. Fellas did a little bit of work. I was intending to watch Small Town Scandal, but I didn't watch it. And I'm saving my final review until when the whole thing's finished, fellas, okay?
All right,
Did you
Jase?
watch Jizz, man?
I started watching The Three Body Problem again.
No.
No, what is it?
Three buzzy problem.
Oh, Three Buzzy Problem.
Yes.
Well, no, Three Buzzies wouldn't be a problem. Why would it be a problem?
I don't know. I didn't write the show.
The Three People Problem?
That's
yeah,
it.
that's it.
What is it?
Three body problem.
Three body problem.
Three Body Problem. Yeah, I thought it was. That sort of scientific-y Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, sort of sci-fi
like-
kind of thing.
Wi-Fi. Broadband, sort
Broadband.
of Bluetooth.
I-
Sort of like Google.com.
To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention, and then I turned it off and put some tunes on.
Yeah, nice, man. How many buzzies out of 5?
The tunes or the show?
Just the show.
Oh,
Netflix?
three buzzies,
I
yeah.
think it's worth a watch, that show.
Yeah, it's actually a good show. I've watched it before. I just went back to it because I couldn't be asked finding something else.
Saturday night, right? So it's going back a bit. My wife and I were doing a jigsaw puzzle. And I was drinking some wine, leftover wine from your dinner party, Jase, because I was rushed out the door before I could even...
Oh, did you take that home?
Yeah. What?
Wow.
What, am I going to leave it at Jase's
This
house?
is a turn up for the books.
What's
yeah,
wrong with
true.
that?
Jase has to drink.
He doesn't drink. So I was like, yes, I will be taking that home.
Yeah, good. That's smart.
Well, I actually handed it to you, but you were too steamed to remember.
Okay, this is not the time. But my wife, and then we were like, let's watch a movie. And then we sort of did a bit of scrolling. And my wife, we stopped on Little Miss Sunshine.
yeah.
Yeah, great film.
I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen it either.
And
Brilliant film.
My wife was like, oh, I remember that being really good back in the day with Steve Carell. there's a Greg Kinnear?
Greg Kinnear, yes.
Alan
Yeah.
Arkin won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, beating out Eddie Murphy
who did-
in Dreamgirls.
Who did Alan?
Alan Arkin's the elderly
granddad.
gentleman who's on heroin.
Yes.
So funny, great character.
Yeah.
That movie rules.
It's a brilliant movie.
It's a really, really good movie, and it's like 20 years old now, and I didn't know anything about it. And so I remember watching the trailer 2 decades ago. My wife said, yeah, I like that movie, I'm pretty sure, when she watched it a long time ago. I said, sweet, just put it on, don't want to know the trailer, don't want to know anything. Just watched it, really, really, really good movie.
Yeah.
All my girls love that movie too.
Toni Collette.
Toni Collette, yes.
Yeah.
She's always pretty good, Toni
She was
Collette.
great in it too, and the kids are great, and the
Yeah.
little girl's great,
Yes,
and
the
the
entire
granddad.
Gail
cast.
Breslin.
The entire cast is very good.
Yeah, and so I gave it like 4.2 buzzies out of 5. Absolutely loved
good.
it. Wasn't ready to love it, and then I watched it and was like, that was excellent.
Nice.
Really funny film.
Yes, very good.
Really good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through Hump Day Tickety Boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away Reburger today.
But there's no easy way to say this. I'm breaking up with you.
Are you serious? Is this someone else?
In a way,
What?
but it's Reburger. It's just it's so I can't. It's so crave worthy. I can't stop craving it, and it's handcrafted.
Are you serious? You're gonna end a whole relationship over a burger?
Yeah, it is over the burgers. Yeah, well, have you tried the fries?
I mean, yeah, the fries are pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're quite
Oh,
yum.
yeah, they are yum.
They're quite young.
They are very
But getting dumped over it, you know?
It's an addiction, Keyzie. It's like you and your dumplings.
Yeah, but I'm not about to break up with my wife over dumplings.
When's the last time you had dumplings?
Today,
When's the last time you saw your wife?
this morning.
Yeah, not good.
And can I say, just from our dinner the other night, the vibe, you might not be wanting to dump her, Keyzie.
I think Keezie's missus is keen to dump him. Has been a yarn on our show for almost 5 years now.
I would never suggest that your wife was going to dump you, man.
All I'm
I
saying is,
especially don't think she was going to dump him, given the news.
Mogi, Keezie's expecting a child is now a new joke that's reared its head in the last 6 months. And to be honest, I could take or leave both of those jokes. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Hey, now listen, coming up very soon, we've got Liam Dann from the New Zealand Herald to come and talk to me about my new business idea.
Yes.
And
yes.
Keyzie has a fall and your chance to win a $50 Reburger voucher. But let's start off with a bit of Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Tool there on the Radio Hauraki. Excuse me. Big show this Wednesday afternoon. The time, 5:14.
You're good?
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. Your mouth not full of chips and your throat not all phlegmy or anything? Okay, sweet, just checking. Hey, fellas, had a bit of an embarrassing situation happen to me over the weekend. It was Saturday afternoon. My wife and I were going through an open home. And we looked around the property, and we looked around the property, and you know how you go to an open home and you take your shoes off, you go inside, you fill out your details, right? You know.
So you're bending over, taking off your shoes, and someone's looked down your top and saw your nips.
No, that wasn't it. And if that did happen, then good for them. That's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Bully for them.
Yeah, exactly. And so went inside, signed in, had a look around the property, came out, and when you enter the house, there's all these pairs of shoes, very busy open home, and where you enter the house is like a balcony that's probably 3 steps up.
Yeah, sure.
Very low balcony. And I was putting my shoes on, my floaters,
Yeah.
my big New Balances there, I was putting them on, and a family came out of the front door, and they all sort of spread out, started putting their shoes on, and basically once mine were on, I couldn't make my way to the stairs because they were all in the way. So I was like, I'll just jump down off the deck straight onto the grass there. It's only like 40, 50 centimetres.
Yeah.
And so I jumped off the deck and landed in some sort of hole with my big floater shoes.
Must have been a big hole.
It was a big hole.
Because they're massive floaters.
Yeah. It was a big hole, but it was like in the ground, and because of the lawnmower, when it goes across it, you know, it's all just level, and I couldn't see it.
It's like a trap door or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a trap door.
Yeah,
bogey.
jeez, he got you good there.
It sure
Saw
did.
you coming.
Anyway, so I landed in that with one of my feet landed in that. I rolled my ankle really quite bad, and then fell over. And this is out the front.
What'd you land on though? Your side, your face.
I'm not going to say.
Did
you land on your booty?
I landed on all fours.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you land on all fours?
I landed on all fours.
Did your missus ask if you're okay?
No, she laughed.
And what? Did you look over your shoulder and say, that's not on?
I looked over my shoulder and I said, I actually really hurt myself. And because there were two little kids with the couple that were coming in.
They were laughing too.
Well, no, they were all really worried. And my wife was laughing because it was like a funny situation. Don't worry, he'll get up. And that's when I looked over my shoulder and said, I've actually really hurt myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's so interesting because...
And hang on. And so I had to send her. She had to go get the car and bring it into the driveway of the open home because we were parked up the street.
Right.
Because I couldn't walk down to the car.
Wow.
And so I just had to sit on the stairs at the front of the open home. Well, there's a queue of probably 10 people there. Just standing there watching while I was just fell over and then had to sit there while my wife went and got the car.
Made a right jackass of yourself.
Well, I wouldn't say I'd go that far.
So, because you come in on Monday there, that was on, what day was that?
That was Saturday or Sunday.
Sunday there, and you come in here, you're good as gold. And yet your wife you had to send your wife to go and pick up a car, like an ambulance, so that because you couldn't walk, and yet you've come in here on Monday brand new.
What do you mean brand new? My
Absolutely brand spanking new.
No, my ankle was strapped up.
Well, this is really interesting because
we Googled how to strap an ankle.
I got a call from your wife last night. And she was chuckling away there on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
And she told me a quite different story.
Right. Can't wait to hear that.
And what actually happened was you did fall as stated.
Yes.
And you were on all fours. And then one of the little kids from the family went, oh, Keyzie steamed again.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. And then one of the other little kid hopped on my back like I was a horse.
And just started whooping you.
Yeah.
Pulled your pants down.
Well, that's terrible. That's terrible, Keyzie.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the sympathy, fellas.
Are you going to be okay for golf tomorrow?
I don't know, man. I don't know because my ankle is pretty sore. It's pretty swollen. And even though we YouTubed how to strap an ankle and did that, it's still a bit sensitive. So,
did you have to sit in the back of the car? What was the guts there?
Yeah. I sat in the back and sort of put the front seat down so I could have my leg up.
Yeah, nice, dude.
That's good because, you don't want it to get too swollen and just put it up there and make sure that the blood goes down there. And
rice.
And a bit of rice, yeah. So
what do you mean a bit of rice?
Well, you raise it. And then compression, elevation.
Right.
Yeah. Icicles and
cold,
all that.
frozen peas when you got home.
Rice.
He had no idea what rice meant. You were picturing rice and you just said, yeah.
Oh, this is a tune.
Don't change the subject.
Did you put frozen peas on it when you got
did.
home? Yeah, good, man. Oh,
and
good.
I had a couple of Nurofen as well. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Nice,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Thanks, fellas.
This is a tune, turn it up.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. We've got a very special guest in the studio with us this afternoon. Liam Dann, business editor-at-large for the New Zealand Herald. G'day, mate. How you going?
Yeah, kia ora. Thanks for having me in.
It's an absolute pleasure, mate. It's been a while. We used to do stuff with you back in the Boujar days.
A long time ago now. I'm still trucking away, just doing the business thing upstairs,
doing your job.
Yeah.
Well, listen, mate, we got you down here for your business expertise, basically. I've just recently moved into the CBD and I've been looking for business opportunities, and myself and the fellas have stumbled upon one which we think would work very well, and I wanted to get your sort of thoughts on it.
Yeah, and Liam, we just want to reiterate too, we wouldn't have dragged you down here to come on the show unless we didn't think that the idea had legs, basically.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. So currently what Jase is doing, CBD, that stands for the Central Business District.
Not the less active stuff.
Not the less active stuff, that's right. But Jason now spends every single day just wandering around, central Auckland, just looking at things. And one of the things he discovered was a small office there going for $230 per week. And he thought to himself, now what can I do with this space? He brought the idea into us, and I would say that lightning struck.
Yeah, we workshopped it. Because where is it, Jase? It's in like a food court or something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's in a food court, but the area that it's in is not the actual food court itself.
Right.
There's sort of retail shops and then a food court.
That's right. Now, hospitality is a very, very difficult business to be in at the moment, as you well know, Liam. Lots of places are shutting down. So what do you add on? What's different? What's something you can do? What else can you do to get people through the door and stick around?
Yes. So we've come up with this idea, and I want to run it past you. And it's basically an outlet that sells cheese toasties and stick mags.
As a combo.
Yes, as a combo, yes.
I suppose you could have a combo deal or individually. I don't know.
Oh, no, well, that's one of the things, you know.
Yes.
These are the sort of things we want to talk about.
So that's the sort of thing that you can get. So you go in there, you order, for example, cheese toasty with some McClure pickles. While you're waiting for Jase there to make that cheese toasty, there's an wide selection of stick mags that you can peruse and or buy.
Yes.
Now, one of the two things is going to get you through the door. It's either going to be these delicious cheese...
And they will be, Mogie.
They'll be delicious. Cheese and McClure pickle toasted sandwiches or stick mags. Now, you're going to like one or the other, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I can see there's not a lot of great cheese toasty places in Central Auckland, right?
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
And how many great stick mag joints are there?
Well, almost none. None now, right?
You just don't see them anymore, Liam. That's the point. You know, we've got a few quirky little ideas. You know, when I serve up the toasties, for example, they'll be wrapped in a centerfold.
Yeah.
So do you have any questions about this, Liam, at this point?
So I guess the one of the issues with the magazine side of things, the business, all magazines generally has been the internet and availability of...
Well, this is the thing that I think actually works about it because, you know, I think people like to go a bit retro.
Thank you.
You know, you're thinking of your records and things like that, of course.
Yeah.
You know, and
physical
I'm thinking,
media.
And actually having a stick mag in your hand, there's something about it. I mean, you can get novels and stuff on all sorts of electronic devices, but there's nothing like an actual stick mag in your hands.
That's right. Yeah. And you can't get a cheese toasted sandwich, on the internet. You can order something again, but obviously it's too late. But actually, feeling the fabric of the fibre there.
Yeah. So, yeah.
In between your fingers there while you're eating your cheese toasty or waiting for it. And certainly in terms of foot traffic, I think that's the key. If you're walking past, and we've come up with a name for it, Jase.
There's a few names.
There's a few names, actually, because that's always, strangely, the hardest part. We've come up with blue cheese.
That's right. The listeners helped us with this. And Liam, feel free to tell us your favourite. Peaches and creamed corn.
Not sure about cream corn on a toasty.
I don't like it either.
Look, I love a cream corn toasty.
I voted that down.
Fromage et trois. Why you like? I don't. Hoity jizzes eat and beat.
Do you read the magazines while you're there?
Yes.
Well, this is the idea.
You can read them because it gives you something to read while you're there. You can also buy them as well when you leave. Yeah. But you need to get something through the door. Why am I going to any cafe around the place if the only thing they're doing is serving me food? People have got to step their game up.
Yes, totally. And the idea being that, while you're waiting for your cheese...
Your toasty.
Your cheese toasty, then you're just inadvertent. It's like at your doctor's, and they've got all the magazines there.
A waiting room,
You're flicking through a penthouse, your toasty comes ready, and then you think to yourself, you know what, I enjoyed that penthouse. Actually, can you give me the latest copy of Penthouse?
Because I haven't finished it.
Yeah, I haven't finished it.
Yes.
I haven't finished with it, yeah.
You're not going to get through all the articles in that time, are you?
So, no, exactly.
Liam Dann, once again, New Zealand Herald business editor at large. Do you think this idea has merit?
Yeah, I guess you've got to really focus on who your target audience is.
25 to 30.
Yeah.
25 to 35.
Anybody that likes cheese toasties or buzzies.
And can I just make the point too, I've done some research on this, Liam. It's not, I've looked into it. What are the things that, the 25 to 35 demo like? The two top things, fast food and porn.
Right. And I guess you're looking at hipstery kind of people. This is the retro.
And down and out losers.
Anyone that walks through the door is welcome. And what was the last one you called it? Because they're really...
the other name we had was sandwich jizz.
No, toasted sandwiches. So if anyone walks through the door, because physical media is very hipster. I know what you're saying, Liam.
What was the one before that?
Fromage et Trois.
Jase's...
Hoyte Jizz's Eat and Beat.
Okay.
The thing about this is,
it does.
The word of mouth, I think, is going to be out the gate.
Totally.
But it is about that physical feeling. You know, you've got the porn mag in one hand, you've got the toasted sandwich in the other hand.
Yeah, totally. And this is the thing, in terms of startup costs.
Yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday. You know, obviously a couple of loaves of bread, some cheese.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
But they say the
spatula.
overheads the rent's cheap, but you got power and all that sort of stuff.
Tell me, what's the biggest downfall for small businesses starting out? What's the sort of fatal mistake that they make?
I think it is. It's cash flow. So you've got to have cash coming in, and it's those additional costs. It's not realising that the power costs are going to be more than you think, or that the rent goes up.
Of course.
And just So and having staying out of debt and making sure you've got. Maybe some, like you could be looking for some angel investors.
Yes.
Or, what do you call it? Venture capitalists.
Venture capital, VC.
Who are interested in sort of.
Would you be interested in it?
Well, I'm a business journalist.
But you must have all that.
That means I have no money.
Right, okay, yeah.
But,
there's an opportunity as well.
I could talk to some people.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Email Rob
When can you talk to them? Tonight?
Right, so you're going to genuinely go out and talk to some people and say, hey, I've got an idea for you. Jace is starting a business called Toasted Sandwiches.
Well, I mean, if it comes up, with some of the executives and so on that you bump into, I mean, I don't know. You can imagine this company.
It feels like NZME would back it. Stephen Joyce would be right.
Yeah, so I feel more comfortable with Jase's Heat and Beat, is it?
Eat and Beat,
Eat and Beat,
okay. Well,
that works for me.
I think this has been massively beneficial. It's done nothing except for boost your confidence,
Yeah,
Jace.
I'm feeling better about it,
I
actually.
think you're starting with the celebrity. You guys are the faces of
totally.
Jace's.
My face will be all over it. Liam Dann, business editor at large at the New Zealand Herald, mate. We appreciate your expertise this afternoon.
Oh no, good luck with it. I look forward to popping in.
Yeah, well.
Gross.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Who wants remixing?
Yes, indeed. Whenever you hear this in the middle of a song, give us a call on 0800 Hauraki and you could win yourself a $50 Re-Burger voucher. We've got Jeremy on the line. G'day, Jeremy, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Very well. You having a good day, Jeremy?
Absolutely. Just driven up from Masterton there to Auckland.
Oh, what a hell of a drive that is, man. Which way do you go to get over the hill there?
I go the new track over, Saddle? I don't even know.
Because they've got rid of the gorge, haven't they? The Manawa 2 gorge, and they've got a whole new road. I hear it's very special.
Yeah, it's a steep bastard, Mogie.
Oh, she's a steep bastard,
Yeah,
right?
good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Jeremy, Keyzie's going to ask you some questions just to verify that you're not AI, all right, mate?
Yeah, right. I fire them up, Keyzie.
Yeah, I'll just fire up the questions here, mate. What do you do for a crust?
I work at the airport. I refuel planes.
Oh, you're a
backbone.
Well, he is if that's what he actually does and he's not AI. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
If that's what he is.
If that is what he is.
Yes.
Jeremy from Auckland, what's for dinner?
I go to fish and chips for Nua Pie roast there, Keyzie.
F&Cs, man.
Oh, yeah, good.
What's your order, sicko?
I don't know, couple of battered fish, a hot dog, some chips for the missus.
Chips for the missus. You don't dig into them yourself, man. You're too cool for that.
Nah, man, watching the weight.
And is she allowed anything? Is she allowed anything else other than the chips, or she just gets a couple of chips? You chuck those on the floor for her.
Yeah, no, just a couple of chips, man.
Yeah, good on you, man.
Yeah, good stuff. How often do you floss there, Jeremy?
Never.
Yeah, that's
good.
backbone shit.
Yeah, reeking.
Get that fish in your teeth, you mad dog.
Mad dog. And a hot dog. What colour are your undies there, Jeremy?
Blue, dark blue, Keyzie.
Dark blue.
Hot.
Navy.
Yeah,
Hot.
navy. All right, and final question there, Jeremy. What is your deepest fear?
Probably my missus. She's pretty scary, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Scared of his missus. Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah,
on
no
you, man.
good.
Just put the details in the system here, and yep, you're clean, mate. That Re-Burger voucher is all yours.
Nice.
Pretty good, thank you.
Good work,
on
mate.
you, mate.
Good luck with the missus, brother.
You hold the line, man. Pugs will hook you up with the prize there. Bloody good stuff, man. Honestly, I'm worried that AI is going to call up, and these questions might not. You know.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Can we make an adjustment? Either add a question or move one out, and replace it with "What is your fish and chip order?"
But they were talking about
what is your fish and chip order?
What? Because AI wouldn't know.
Well, because we're doing, what's for dinner anyway. Yeah, we're asking that anyway. But if you change it to what's your fish and chip order?
Yeah, okay.
Because they might say something weird, if they're AI.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a good way to weed them out. And I'm interested in people's fish and chip orders.
So am I for some reason.
Yes.
Because he was having 2 fish and a hot dog.
And a hot dog. That's a lot. See, I'd go 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Is enough for me. And I'd have the chips. I wouldn't give them to my missus.
You see, I'd just go 1 and no chips.
Just
one
a fish.
Yeah.
No chips.
No. I'd go a bit of tart here with my fish.
You're lying.
Like
you would have some chips.
You would not have any chips.
Jason,
no,
Hoyte,
I
eating
love chips.
I do, but not the soggy effing. Give me Reburger chips every day of the week.
Yeah, but
other,
sounds like
often,
you're having bad chips.
Yeah, I have often had bad chips.
Yeah, but not all fish and chips are bad.
Do you guys go through the chips and find the crispy ones?
I generally start. I don't like the big ones. I like the smaller ones
Same,
that have
yes.
the more amount of fried surface area
and more salt.
See, an AI wouldn't get this, man.
Yeah,
AI
right,
wouldn't be able to
actually.
get involved in this chat.
I actually usually I like the small crispy ones, but when I'm eating fish and chips, I like the big ones.
Ah.
What's that about?
You like the big ones?
Jace?
Do you?
You like big ones, Keyzie?
Yes, I like big chips. Guys, come on, man, grow up. You're better than this.
Here's ACDC.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. You are listening to The Big Show, and it's brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan and vegetarian options available. Reburger are redefining the norm.
Oh, yum. Oh, this is so good because it's Reburger. Yeah!
You like that one, Jace?
Not really.
Why are you going quiet? It's because it's too long, is that it?
No, it's too short.
Too
and it's
short.
a really old one. I mean, having said that, I like a lot of the old ones.
Should we
as well.
retire that one then today?
Yeah, I reckon
that one's banned moving
Kill
forward.
it.
All
Kill
right.
it.
All right, hang on. Let me do another one. Beef, chicken, vegan, and vegetarian options. Reburger are redefining the norm.
Oh, yummy.
They can stay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You like that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll put a circle around that one. What's for tea tonight, fellas?
Great question. Great question.
I'm going to... You go.
I've had some steaks in at home that hasn't been cooked. It's been there for a while now. I don't know how old she is, but I'm hoping that's going to be on the old grill tonight, fellas.
Nice.
What cut?
It's some kind of a fillet. Not sure. I fillet, I think, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Money bags.
Money bags, Mogie.
Mogie.
Yeah, I'm pretty rich.
Yeah.
Old
You
Mogie
are.
bags.
Oh, I'm cashed up. It's all that Wellington Paranormal cash I've got, you see.
Sure.
All that What We Do in the Shadows money.
All that talkback money.
All
Yeah.
that, 2 days on hunt for the Wilder People money.
What are you having, Keyzie?
Tonight I'm having orzo salad with chicken thigh.
Oh, rich guy.
Again?
Hey?
No, last night we didn't actually get time because my wife was out for drinks and she was going to make the salad, but she didn't get home till a bit later than she thought.
She was steamed.
She was steamed. So we just got Thai instead.
Takeaways.
Yeah.
Rich
Wow.
guy.
What
And
do you
you've
rich
had-
guy?
Rich guy.
And you're having that for dinner tonight, and you've had your 20 dumplings this afternoon.
No. I had takeaway last night.
Yeah, but you had 20 dumplings this afternoon.
No, I had 20 dumplings for lunch, not this afternoon.
So you had takeaway, and then you had breakfast, and then you had takeaways. You're a shocking bastard.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And
I'm having the
I couldn't be happier.
the meatballs from Friday
You
night.
said that the other day.
I know, but they didn't defrost in time. On
But
a
they've only
bed,
just defrosted.
on a bed of couscous and roasted vegetables.
I got a question about the other night. You didn't have any spaghetti available with the meatballs. What was the thinking there?
Just you dip your breads in it and stuff.
But you also didn't have any bread. I bought the bread.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked you to buy the bread.
See, that's why it's a 6 out of 10. I'm just saying, it was great.
Look,
I'm just saying.
Are you
haven't-
allowed to mark him down, Jase, because he's been mean about your night? Or can you only do it on the merits of his night?
I'm going to do it purely on the merits of his
Because if he
performance.
can't, then it's just him being immature. Like, I'm just playing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to.
I'm not happy straight away that it's so far away, your place, Keyzie.
In terms of I live out west.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy out that way.
Tune.
Velvet Revolver.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Filter there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening, the time being 15 minutes past 6 o'clock, which means it's time for...
5, 6, 7, 8.
Men.
One and a half Mogeys, etc. Fellas, you know we started doing that because originally we had a sting, but then we lost it because it expired.
Yeah.
And then so now we just do it a cappella.
And then I play the original sting underneath it.
Oh, do you?
And then turn it up when the music starts.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. It's good stuff.
It's great stuff.
Fellas, my daughter there, Minogue, as I like to call her, she's lost a tooth.
Yeah.
They fall out, Keyzie. I don't know if you know that.
Pretty young for them to be falling out, isn't it? Like
They
an
fall out.
elderly?
Yeah. They fall out pretty young. Pretty shocking. But of course, she's always got her hand out. You know, she wants to get cashed up. The tooth fairy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And so it cost me $2.
Is it $2 now?
Well, you know, it cost the tooth fairy $2.
Yes.
Not me, thankfully.
But is it $2 the tooth fairy? Because when my day it was $1.
Oh,
in
right.
your day, Jace, what was it, like a shilling or
That
something?
was tuppence, yeah.
So she put her tooth underneath her pillow there, and the tooth fairy even writes her a note, tiny little note.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful little hand it's got there, beautiful note it wrote.
Does she write it with like a pen, or is it like typed out nowadays as well?
No, it looks like it's done with some kind of ink of some
Okay, like
description. I mean, I
handwriting.
don't know all the secrets of the fairies, Keyzie, but it looks like an ink.
Okay.
Yeah. But I said to my daughter there, of course, and she didn't know this, Jase, was that sure you get money from the tooth fairy when you lose a tooth, but when your tooth grows back, you have to give the money back to the tooth fairy with interest.
Yes.
What?
They're
That's
like
not a
a little loan shark.
Very much so.
Well, no, hang on, that's
and it's
not-
about 100% interest.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like your $4.
That's
When it's
right.
by the time it's grown back, $4.
That's right. $4.
Right, so the
she didn't know that one. She thought it was just get it, and of course that's what people remember is that you get the money. That's great.
Yes.
But you got to hand it over as well when
But
your tooth grows back because you don't need it anymore.
I think I'd remember if I had to pay back twice as much when I was a kid. Like, that was a lot of money when I was a kid.
You had other things on your mind.
Yeah.
Like what? No, what do you mean by that?
Well, you had lots of stresses going on, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah.
You know. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Buzzies or something.
So anyway, she was a bit surprised by that, and I guess technically, is that a fairy rule or is that old man Mogeys rule? Because she's got a money box there, a little piggy bank that's fair overflowing with cash on account of all the teeth that she's losing, and old Mogeys swearing like a sailor.
Yes.
She gets $1 every time I swear, but I need some money for the pokies.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. So is it a tooth fairy rule, or is this a Mogi rule? That's what we're trying to... Does the fairy get the money?
I mean, it was
hate
the
to
same-
say, you never know who's listening, Keyzie. That would be my point.
It was the same in my household.
Yes.
It wasn't the pokies for me, it was the darts.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, so you're taking money from your child to go to the pokies.
And potentially make infinitely more money.
Yeah, I guess there is that.
The Queen of the Nile is a harsh mistress, Keyzie, but she can be a generous one.
Yes, she can be.
Yeah, not in my experience.
Right.
So you do the same scheme, Jace, but for darts.
Well, it's not a scheme.
Well, it sounds like a scheme.
What do you mean, man?
Well, you're literally taking money off your child.
No, we're teaching them the value of money.
Yes.
But then he's taking it to the pokies.
Yes.
That's
And
essentially the
invest
opposite.
in her
When-
future.
When she's an adult, she can do the same.
Go to the pokies.
Yes.
Actually, on that note, Jace, your daughter turns 18 tomorrow. You'll be taking her down to the Queen of the Nile?
Bloody oath I will, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Bush there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. The time is 20 to 7. Now, fellas, normally at this time of the show we were going to do Meet Paddy Nip 69, but something happened that has enraged me. So much so that we've got the full court press in here. We even got Pugsan in the studio because it needs to be addressed now. Because
it's Pugsan.
G'day, fellas.
Hey,
how's it going?
Pugs. Yeah, good.
Thanks for having me.
Because I've got a massive bone to pick.
I got a bone to pick.
Is it bugging you?
No.
Oh.
And this occurred while...
It's been bugging me.
Sorry, man.
This occurred while you were in Studio B, Pugsan, and Mogi, you were out of the studio.
Okay.
Where Keyzie told me, flat out, to my face, that I had... This is what he said. I decided to mark you down... Because of all the times...
What are you talking about?
Because of all the times you dissed my wife's cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the dinner party. The dinner party.
Mark me down for the dinner party because of all the times you guys dissed my wife's cooking.
Yeah.
Then he said, but I didn't get the same satisfaction from it that you guys did dissing my wife's cooking. So I wanted to change my score to 7 because it wasn't fair. Because 6 suggests that it was a just above average meal and an evening, and it was much better than that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say any of that stuff. That is just, you've come on here, you've gathered the full team together, you've played 3 stings.
It's a bit much.
And then you've just spoken crazy talk. Like, where did you get that from? Like, when will you just let sleeping dogs lie? It was a 6 out of 10 evening. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Pugs. We've wasted your time.
I could be producing.
You could be producing right now.
There's no producer, so.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening here. I just wanted to meet Paddy Nip 69.
Put your hand on your heart and look me in the eyes, Keyzie. And tell me that's not exactly what you just told me.
Jase, that is not exactly what I just told you. Okay, so let's just...
Wow.
So he's marked you down as payback.
He'd already determined that he was going to mark me down.
Which I've heard you say before already. Because you said to your wife, who gave it a 10 out of 10, but you got to mark them down because they're always bagging your cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was giving them a 10. She was saying that it was a perfect dinner party.
That's right. No, but I guess my point being that I know that you're marking down already because of the way we've treated, your wife.
Fellas, I'm a little bit upset. You guys sort this out, all right?
No, Jase, come back. Jase.
He's not happy.
Jase.
He's out of here.
Okay, he's left.
I was just thinking, I wanted to change my score to a 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Pugs. Jase isn't here, so can you throw to the next song?
Yeah, you could have a turn if you want. I'll tell you what.
Just give me a sec.
Hey, can I just tell you, man?
We're literally going to add Keyzie. I don't know why you... Come on.
Okay.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Throbber. Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's a Big Show done and dusted this Wednesday evening.
Are we all good, Jase?
Christopher.
Are we all good?
Christopher.
What?
What's the podcast outro clip, please?
Why are you calling me Christopher?
Just play it, please.
It's about leeching. I don't want to be part of these businesses, by the way.
You will when they're hugely successful, Keyzie.
That's not me, man.
You'll regret it then, man.
I like to find my own success. I don't want to just latch on to other successful people.
Sure you do.
Yeah, okay. Sure, man. I mean...
What the hell is that supposed to be?
Nothing. Mogi, what are you up to tonight, mate?
Going to ride my bike home, man. Got a little bit of work on. Got a busy... what's the date today there, fellas?
25th.
I'm looking at my watch like I can see it. Got a busy 5 weeks ahead of me, fellas, and then it should be all cruising for the rest of my life after that. All going well, I'll be even busier, Jase. Thanks for asking me.
Yeah, great stuff, mate. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure having your
Jase,
company
hang on,
this
man. You
evening.
haven't asked what I'm doing, man. Jase.
Make sure you check out the
Jase.
Instagram.
No,
make sure you
come
check
on,
out
man.
the podcasts because there's a
come
lot
on.
going on in there.
There's a bit of a rift in the big show for everyone at home. Keyzie has said some shocking things to Jase off air. We've made a break out of it. Keizie's lied to Jase's face and said it didn't happen. And Jase is struggling to come to terms with that. And as far as he's concerned, if Keizie's going to be like that, then Jase won't have anything to do with him.
Thank you, Mogie.
Mogie,
it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having your company. Thanks for listening to the show. Do check out the podcast. Do check out the Instagram. Until tomorrow, you'll probably see most of us here. Goodbye.